Ladies and gents, behold the legend that refuses to retire. This is my Axial 1.9 Gen 1, still crawling like it owes me rent, and somehow still avoiding retirement like your Uncle Rick on his 6th divorce. Cut to dramatic close-up of the carbon panels. Now dressed in brand new blue Vitavon carbon fiber buggy panels, because apparently this old rig wanted a midlife crisis makeover. Real carbon, not that Amazon sticker trash. It's got more style than a lifted Prius at a car meet. Shots of the buggy flexing on rocks. Sure, it ain't the fastest, or the newest, but it's reliable like a pit bull with a burrito. It ain't letting go. And it still outcrawls the shiny shelf. Queens that never leave the parking lot. Ending shot, drone zooms out. So yeah, Gen 1, still rockin', still shockin'. Drop a comment if your OG rig still shreds, or if you just want to roast my budget build. Either way, hit that like and subscribe, baby. We out here! Let me know if you want the voiceover in Spanglish or with added specs breakdown.
Here. Doesn't look like much on camera, but it's very challenging, very steep in some areas. Tons of spots where things could go wrong, and sometimes I get it on the first try, sometimes it takes me 3 tries, but we'll see. Yeah. And I was not able to do it on my 2.2 gallon on here on the first try or second try. I think it took me like 5 tries. This area here is really hard to see the angles, but you can see it rock, but it's doable, as you can see. Fun's not over once you get to the top. You got this little crevice area there, little cave area. You gotta go around it. You do have a new Reeves 500 servo doing all the steering for me up there, and I think it's one of their best bangs for their bang for your buck here. Still on the pricey side, but tons of torque and good enough for this rig. Ooh. Once you get to the top, there's not much else to go here. That bush and those, I'd have to do some trimming, and it's not something I'm going to do right now. But try to trail lightly. There's not much, there's nowhere else to go up once you get to the top anyway. So, pretty happy with this rig though. I got the Enduro oil slicks on there. Really gives that cool little look. Just love these wheels. They go on, they easily go on. They pretty much conform to most tires. But still, they're just, those Mickey Toms are still pulling on, still biting on those rocks, which is really impressive here. But, all right, I'm out, guys. There's a good spot here to test out the overall modulation, or whatever you call it, on your suspension. The way it flexes, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You don't want too much, but just enough to get those shocks moving. And this is a good test here, because you can see that left passenger tire will should drop quite a bit there to make contact with the other part of the trail there. And it's kind of hard to film, but as you can see, the suspension is pretty twisted up there. Got the new Predator Pro lines. I believe they're the Mickey Thompson ones. Yeah, we got the Vitavon carbon side panels, roof and everything. Got some, they're not the expensive drive check shocks or Amazon buy, but they seem to work really well. I mean, they're aluminum. I could just go and buy the innards of the drive check and see if they fit, but they're doing really well. I put 45 weight Choco on the inside and cut the spring a little bit up in the front to keep the lower center of gravity, but still get that cool modulation and get that suspension flexing the way I like to drive it. It's my opinion, guys. I'm sure there's guys out there that know more than I do, but I'm just sharing my ideas here. Of course, we got Justin Voorhees looking the other way there. Not sure where he's looking at, but should keep his eyes on the road. Here's my team driver for the Brass Knuckle Crawlers brand. Ay, yay! Slip there.